Here on Admirals TV, getting ready to kick off the 2017-18 season. I'm Isaac Berky, joined by new assistant coach Peter Sidorkiewicz. Coach, you've worked with Robbie Ftorek before. You got a chance to come work with him here. What is it about Robbie that drew you to Norfolk?
Well, first of all, working with him back in Erie in the OHL, and I played for him in Albany in the American League a long time ago. And Robbie's just he's a good guy to be around, and one thing I really like about him is he's a great teacher, and I know, like, working with him and the way he operates with the players, that each and every one of our players will get better during the course of the season.
For the fans who haven't gone on and stalked you on HockeyDB or looked at extensively at your background, what's your coaching background and where did you come from before coming to Norfolk?
Last 3 seasons I was over in Austria in the EBEL, the Erste Bank Hockey League, and really enjoyed it there. Before that, I was in Erie in the OHL for 14 seasons. So, been coaching right after I retired from hockey. I didn't plan on going into coaching. I just happened to be talking to somebody, and he says, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm just taking a year to figure it out after I retired." And all of a sudden, I started working part-time in Erie, the 1 year with the goalies, and then all of a sudden, the next year, I was a full-time assistant, and here I am.
What was it that kind of hooked you into coaching and kept you coming back to coaching year after year?
Well, one thing about hockey is, once you play it, it's all I've ever done. It's in your blood, and once you retire, you're not sure what you're going to do. Well, I didn't know anyway, but all of a sudden you start working with the kids, and it's fun. And the second best thing than to play in the game is the coach, and I've enjoyed every minute of it, and hopefully I'll be able to do it for a lot longer.
You mentioned playing for Coach Ftorek in the American Hockey League. You had an extensive playing career yourself. What are some things you took from that time as a player that really help you as a coach?
Well, I think what he does is he relates really well to the players, and he doesn't just look at you as a piece of meat like some organizations do, and he takes personal interest in what's going on in your life. If you have any issues, he'll sit down and talk to you. But he was one of the few guys that during the course of my playing career that actually you thought of, like, that he cared about you, and not just as a hockey player.
You hear about a lot of former defensemen or forward turning to coaching, not necessarily as many goaltenders. What kind of things can you take from the way you saw the game as a goaltender and bring to the team?
I think first of all, when you're a goalie, you have to know what everybody's role is on the team. You have to know what the defensemen are going to be doing in front of you. You have to know what the forwards are doing. So I think you have a really good general idea of how the game's played. And obviously, being a goalie, I like teams that play well defensively, and hopefully we can establish that here.
All right, Coach, thanks so much. Guys, stay tuned to all the Admiral social media accounts. We'll have more information on training camp coming out early next week.